This is Captain Reese, a pirate legend upon the Sea of Thieves. There's 3 things that motivate this buccaneer: adventure, gold, and commendations. Whether it be solo aboard the SS Isabella, or with friends on Goldmember, or some other vessel, adventure awaits you salty sea dogs! So come join Captain Reese, First Mate Machiko, crew member Todd, and Navigator Kenobi as they batten down the hatches, raise anchor, lower sail, and begin the hunt upon the Sea of Thieves. This is the Commendation Hunter. Ahoy there, peanut butter pirates! Welcome back to another episode of the Commendation Hunter. Many apologies for the delay in videos, lots of stuff going on in my personal life I'm trying to navigate through. Anywho, if you haven't figured it out by the title of today's video, today's commendations will be all 18 from the most recent tall tale, the Lair of LeChuck. Let's jump right in. Starting out, just like the first two, we have a chat with Captain Kate Capsize.
There you are! It's about time somebody normal stopped by. There I was, minding my own business, when this spooky lady wearing an unnecessarily large hat comes bursting out of the water and says she has a book for me. Is there anyone around here who doesn't just appear and disappear whenever they feel like it? Okay, now I know you're all doing it on purpose.
If Bell has brought word to us from Melee, then Guybrush must be ready to depart. I shall reopen a path to the Sea of the Damned, so that you may join him on his journey to Monkey Island and face LeChuck together. I must confess, even I did not truly believe such a place really existed. But memory or no, tales of the power Monkey Island conceals should be taken most seriously.
Threepwood may be a scrawny dope, but he's beaten LeChuck before. Do we really need to worry?
The Sword of Souls is a formidable weapon. It was created to release captive spirits. But when fully reforged as the Burning Blade, it will grant LeChuck the power to enslave them.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. Well, what are we waiting for?
Indeed. We have come too far to abandon Guybrush now. Use his memoirs to guide you, and make sure LeChuck never gets a chance to wield the Burning Blade. Captain Capsize and I must attend to a mission of our own.
You've got his memoirs. Now get through that archway and help Threepwood. He'll almost certainly need it.
We board our vessel, the faithful SS Isabella, and sail through the portal.
I can remember how to do this. A little heavy on the brimstone there, Chef. Ahoy there! We're about to make sail for Monkey Island. Stay close to the Black Pearl so we don't get separated. Ready, Mr. Mancomb? Deploy the cinnamon in 3, 2...
Cinnamon Incorporated, Captain.
Prepare the chicken. No, the rubber chicken.
Avian ascension apparatus added.
And be ready with the mints.
Belay that, we're fresh out.
What? Already?
'Twas Spiffy what had the last of 'em, Captain. Done his breath of power good.
We'll find something.
What about these?
Those look like cucumbers. Oh, pickled cucumbers.
I found about 30 jars in the captain's quarters. But they're green, and they grow outdoors, so I reckon...
Why would anyone keep... Oh, the heck with it. Throw it all in the pot.
Reckless recipe replacements reducing, sir. Should be ready any moment.
Monkey Island. I'm coming, Elaine. Full speed ahead, Mr. Cobb. Show me what the Black Pearl can really do.
Aye.
So they're just gonna keep using the Black Pearl here. Interesting. Wonder if this means the Monkey Island will be featured in A Pirate's Life 2 if they ever do that. Parking the Bella, I ran ahead on the beach and found the first memoir spot.
Delicious ripe bananas hanging tantalizingly out of reach. Herman uses a special banana picker to harvest them. He can be pretty resourceful when he has to be.
Just ahead on a rock was the first of Herman's notes. Continuing on ahead, I boarded the Black Pearl and spoke to each of the crew for the first commendation of the day.
So, if we are now. See, folks weren't best pleased to learn they'd been beguiled, nor that the legend of Monkey Island was so much bilge water.
Up ahead and a little into the jungle was another memoir spot.
This pond has a history of killing unwary pirates. Herman's shipmate died here in a tragic accident. And he said they were friends, but I'm not sure they were really that close.
And just before the wreck of the sea monkey was another one of Herman's notes. Following the path, it led to another one of Herman's notes. And eventually to Guybrush.
Hey, you made it! But the others are still on the ship. Looks like it's just us. And Spiffy, of course. LeChuck's secret lair is through the catacombs under this giant stone monkey head. I was sure I left the key right here. It looks kind of like a big cotton swab, but I can't find it anywhere. In fact, I'm pretty sure someone's been poking around since the last time I was here. They left this map behind, see? Looks like they were searching for 3 golden idols. My pirate instincts tell me they're probably part of some elaborate yet thematically appropriate puzzle. You hold on to the map and go look for the key. I'll wait here and keep watch for LeChuck. And Elaine.
Just behind us is another memoir spot.
One of the most terrifying sights on the whole of Monkey Island. Trespassers are forbidden, but I wasn't going to let that stop me from rescuing Elaine.
Eventually, I found my way into Herman's camp. However, he won't exactly help us out. Just outside of his camp, I found another memoir spot.
Vines, creepers, and lots of monkeys. If I hadn't found a furry little friend here, I might never have made it to LeChuck.
Crossing the bridge, I had to open 2 hiding spots before finding the supply cache key. Climbing down the ladder and following the path, it led me to the supply cache. Once inside, there was another one of Herman's notes and a jar of chilled banana soup. Bringing it back to the camp, we used the soup in a trap, but a monkey is too smart.
Don't tell me that flea-ridden critter got his paws on more of my supplies. That's the 6th time this week. I think.
Herman, on the other hand, is not, which, lucky for us, gets us a commendation.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Shaking the line a few times gets Herman to drop his chest key.
Now, I see how it is. You're not really here to rescue me. You're just another thief who's here to steal my rowboat. Well, good luck using it without any oars.
That's what you think, old man. Continuing on through the riddles and finding the correct landmarks, it leads me to a boot and another update for the quest book. Continuing on, I followed the book to the crate and found an oar. Putting them in the rowboat, I was off but stopped for a memoir spot.
The river splits here. It used to flow just one way, but I used some of Herman's gunpowder to set things right. An act of ecological restitution that got me a free rope.
Rowing ahead, there was another one of Herman's notes. Moving the rowboat carefully into place, I was able to grab the map from the hanging skelly. I had to dig at the monkey's fist. When I got there, it was easy diggins. Using the pointy monkey statues as directions, I placed the idol on the hand and got the first checkpoint. Heading back into the jungle, I found the next idol was hanging in a cage. That just won't do. Next to where it was hanging, I found another one of Herman's notes. Eventually, I began to climb my way up, balanced beams, and hop ledges before reaching the locked stockade. The map on the door indicated the key was nearby. After moving some boulders, the key was found and the stockade was unlocked. Another one of Herman's notes was on the table. With the caged idol inside and a cannon next to us, I knew where this was going. But the cannon was too rusted. Looking at the book of recipes, I learned what I needed for banana grease. 3 burned bananas, 2 coconut shells, and mineral oil. The burned bananas were easy enough, and the shells were easy to find too. The oil was a little tricky. Heading back to the suntan spot, it was a dive into the water where the jar was located. Swimming it out, it was back up the mountain to complete the grease. With the cannon in place, it took me 3 shots, but I finally got it. Taking the jar of grease with me, it was time to hit the zip line. Ahead was another one of Herman's notes. Opening the second cage, we removed the gold-toothed skull and put it down for now. Like in the first Monkey Island tall tale, we take a gunpowder gummy and load it into the locked cage. Taking the grease, we head over to some skulls and use the grease to remove one of them. Heading back up the beach, we return to the Black Pearl and raise a spyglass stand in front of it. Following the monkey prints on the ground, we find the spyglass and return it. Heading to the area it's pointing to, we remove another skull. Returning to the Black Pearl, we rescue Captain Coco, but we need something before we can take him. Heading over to the sea monkey, it's opening lots of boxes of cereal before finding the prize we seek. Placing it on Coco, we place him on the stake and he lights the way. Raising the next eyeglass shows us we are almost done. Placing the skull, it slides right down. That just won't do. Heading back into the jungle, I found Herman's stash, which had a box of coconuts. Using these, the skull was able to be in place and open the cage and give me the next idol. Two down, 1 to go. Back where I found the rowboat, I began to climb and found the last of Herman's notes and a commendation. And a memoir spot.
Either this is a poorly balanced pile of boulders, or it's primitive art created by Herman Toothrot. I suppose it depends on your point of view, but the local islanders weren't impressed.
After lining up the catapult with the tower that held the last idol, I found another memoir spot.
I made a 1 in a zillion shot from up here. Unfortunately, the ship I sank was my own, the Sea Monkey. I guess fine art is harder than it looks.
Then it was boulders away. A hit, but I wasn't done with the catapult just yet. After some realignment, I sent one over to knock some bananas down from a tree for a commendation. And then sadly, I had to hit the poor SS Isabella with another one. The things we do for commendations. Ziplining ahead. It was into the jungle and grabbing the final idol. Placing it down on the fist revealed the cotton swab key. Returning to Guybrush.
Alright, it's time to open this gate. Come here, Spiffy. Come here, boy. There. Beats taming a monkey.
Before getting the show on the road, I found another memoir spot.
This monkey head hides the entrance to LeChuck's secret lair. I really don't see how you'd fit a ship inside, so maybe there's a back door somewhere too. Okay, I think it's time. Take the key and do as nature intended. Yeah, all that waxy buildup can be a little awkward. Sometimes it helps to jiggle it about a bit.
Using the key, it was time for accommodation and a grand opening. Inside, using the head was a little confusing as you have to repeat stuff, but I found another memoir spot.
I wasn't certain what I'd find below Monkey Island, and I'm honestly still not really sure. These catacombs can be a very confusing place.
I also found the first of LeChuck's journals, and then the second, and then the third. Just past a green skull and around the corner was the fourth. And finally, the fifth and Commendation. With all that settled, we proceeded ahead and jumping into the water and sliding. Returning the head to Guybrush, we were ready to face LeChuck and find our final memoir spot.
Yeah, we should stick together. It'll be safer that way. There it is! The legendary phantom ship of the ghost pirate LeChuck. Huh. Looks smaller than I remember. You better wait here while I sneak aboard and save Elaine. I'm the only one who won't get...
Too late, Dunkwart!
Caught. Huh. Guess I shouldn't have taken off the
You
necklace.
shouldn't have taken off that necklace.
I knew it!
And you'll never catch me now. Weigh anchor, you cretinous cadavers! We've got what we came for!
Elaine! No! I came all this way to save her, and I let her slip through my fingers. Oh, was I kidding? I'm no pirate legend. I'm just a guy with unusually spacious pockets, and now I'll never see Elaine again. Oh, Elaine. Elaine!
I'm a little busy right now, sweetheart.
Elaine?
What are you waiting for? A meet and greet ticket? Hurry up and come aboard!
Oh, honestly. Pardon me for just a moment while I collect my husband.
Elaine! I thought you were LeChuck's prisoner. I came here to rescue you.
That's why I came here to rescue you.
This was
Because
where I
I know
spied
you.
LeChuck's ghost ship for the first
because I
time
was-
since it had left
Can
Melee
we
Island.
please save this touching display of marital stupidity for when we're back on dry land?
Oh, Captain Kate. Listen, about that whole false imprisonment thing.
We'll discuss it later. Right now, we have to get out of here.
No,
No?
I know this place isn't real, but the Sea of Thieves is. Ramses kept the pirate life alive there, and now he's in danger thanks to me. Whatever LeChuck's planning, we have to stop him.
Well, if you say so. Then get to the cannon, Threepwood. We've got a ghost ship to catch.
So the chase wasn't anything special. Guybrush and Elaine are on the front cannons, breaking the walls, and we sailed through them. Until we finally reached an open arena, and then it's us against LeChuck.
Yes, I noticed. But we can celebrate later. This whole place is about to come down. Wait, who dropped our anchor?
Hold fast, ye dull-witted do-gooders. Ye'll not see the back of me so easily. That merry chase through the fires of Monkey Island gave me all the time I needed to complete this, my burning blade.
Guybrush! I can't move!
Let go of her, LeChuck!
Never! Elaine has a dent with destiny. Two souls together, in harmony at last. Such a pity your friends won't be alive to see it.
Pirate Lord suspected you could use a little mojo about now. It seems he was correct. Brace yourselves. This next part gets a little bumpy. Yeah!
With that commendation in the bag, we were sailing back aboard the Bella, but to where?
I knew it! LeChuck's taken over the whole town! Head to the church and do what you can to stall LeChuck. I've got an idea, but I'll need time. And a lot of bananas.
Rushing to the church, I got the blunderbuss out and opened the door.
Dearly bewitched, we are gathered here tonight to bear witness to the blessed matrimony of Elaine Marley Threepwood and the fearsome pirate LeChuck.
Hurry it up, Tripwort. We don't have all night. Wedding crashers, eh? Well, you won't stop me this time. What good are your weapons if I can command you not to move? Resume the ceremony!
Do you, Elaine, take LeChuck to be your husband? To mindlessly obey for all eternity?
I do.
And do you, LeChuck?
Yes! After all these years, I do.
If anyone here objects to the eternal union of this loving couple, let them speak now, or forever hold their peace.
I object!
Ramsay! Blistering bilge wipes, will these infernal interruptions never end?
I found you at last! The man who stole that blade and tried to play at being the Pirate Lord, just to orchestrate this sham of a marriage. Now, let them go, LeChuck. It's over.
Over? Ha ha! I'm just getting started. By coming here, you've offered yourself to me as a wedding present.
And once I've disposed of you, I'll be free to take your place. Your pirate legends will make a fine army for me and my bride-to-be. And Captain Flameheart'll never know what hit him.
Who could turn down the mightiest pirate on the waves?
Oh, my love. How wonderful. You are as brilliant as you are malicious.
I know. Now, where were we?
I ask again, if anyone who actually matters objects to the union of this loving couple...
Get on with it, Buckweed!
Then, by the power invested in me as governor, I now pronounce you evil man. No, Lord! I now pronounce you dread pirate lord, and... monkeys?
Now's our chance. Let me take the others to safety. I know you have what it takes to deal with LeChuck. Don't let your guard down, and remember, in this world, It's not your sword that cuts deepest.
Upstarts, nincompoops. Everywhere I go, no matter what I try, it's always pirate wannabes who meddle in my plans and ruin everything. Well, I may have lost Elaine and my burning blade, but I can still have my fun by tearing you limb from limb!
So yeah, this was a few waves of insult fighting with LeChuck. Like I said in the last one, I'm not really a fan of this, so thank you to Rare Thief for helping me out with all these responses. Eventually...
Now's your chance. Grab some root beer and use it against LeChuck.
It's so disgustingly sweet. It's not fair. Every time, all my evil schemes. Why does this always happen? Blast it all! I'm the legendary pirate LeChuck. I should get to win once in a while. Why do I never get to win? It makes me so angry. So angry, I could just...
For battle. Now, where's LeChuck?
Look up, Guybrush. I think this is one fight we're a little late for.
Oh, so I don't get to save everyone? How am I supposed to prove I'm a mighty pirate legend if other people hog all the heroics?
Your story is still being written, Guybrush. There are plenty more pages left in those memoirs. Besides, being a pirate legend isn't just about the battles you fight or what you accomplish. It's about who you are and all that you could be. True legends know when to take a stand against those like LeChuck, who take all they can and give nothing back. On our Sea of Thieves, we can do better. Stop by my tavern sometime, and I'll show you what I mean. I have a map I think you'll find particularly interesting.
Well, I think you're on your way to being a pretty legendary husband. But even if this isn't really Melee Island, I think I'd like to stay for a while.
Yeah, me too. Now that LeChuck's curse is broken, it'll be nice to spend time with everyone.
Guybrush? Fleetwood? Hey, it's your own buddy Stan! I have the absolutely 100% A-plus perfectorino ship for you, my friend. You simply have to stop by my office so we can talk. In fact, if you get me out of this thing, I'll throw in a free valet service. Hello? Guybrush? Anybody?
Don't say it.
Almost everyone?
It's not just Stan who needs better material.
Well, I think a little rest and relaxation is an excellent idea. And when you're ready, the Sea of Thieves will be there waiting for you. I'll see to that. And so will our friends here. Come in, Kate.
Just a second. 3 foot?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, Honey Pumpkin, at least I've learned something from all this.
What's that, Plunder Bunny?
This view will never get old.
Back aboard the Bella, it was through the portal for the last of my commendations. 100% completion. We love to see it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Share the video with your friends. Really happy I was able to get this video out today. I don't know when I'll be able to get another one out, but I'm hoping for sometime next month, maybe sooner, who knows. As always, thank you all so much for the support, but until next time, my friends, this is the Commendation Hunter, signing off.